Alrighty, everyone. So by now you should have opened and saved your essay assignment. I'm going to walk you through it very, very quickly. Essentially, this essay assignment has a prompt where you are going to get to decide what you want to talk about and which stories you want to talk about. So using one or more of the overarching themes, motifs, or symbols from the unit, I want you to analyze one or two short stories. So you can choose the stories you want to do. If you want to do a singular work, that's great. If you want to compare and contrast two works, that's fine too. But basically, you're going to analyze the works very closely, looking how the literary elements work together, portray a larger theme, motif, or symbol. So really, this is a classic literary analysis essay. So you're really working at how do we look at the text, how do we read the text closely for larger meaning, and how do these different elements, these literary elements, play into that meaning. You need to have at least two research resources to support that analysis. So you'll draw from the text for your evidence, and you'll also use research resources to support that evidence. These can be anything that you can find that is credible, legitimate sources. So sources that don't that are not credible are things like 123helpme.com. Anything that provides sort of essay material for you, that's not going to be considered a credible source. Wikipedia also is not considered a credible source simply because it can be edited by anyone. So you need to look for information that is something based in something like a university site, or a biography.com or history.com, or something of that nature, something that has credibility behind it. So again, the topic and the work that you choose to talk about is yours. So make sure that you choose carefully. Make sure that you have concrete evidence from the text and your sources. The essay is going to be due on Sunday, February 14th at midnight. Oh no, I meant to say as well, on the research sources, I've included links throughout the unit, as you've seen, on the different biographies and different things. You can use any of the links that I've given you. They're all credible sources. So if you find information from those, please feel free to use those as well. Remember that it needs to be 3 to 4 pages. So standard MLA. When I say 3 to 4, what I mean is it needs to be at least 3 full pages, so all the way down to the bottom of the 3rd page. If it is less than that, I do take off for length. Remember that essays need to be checked through SafeAssign, so make sure that everything that you get from another source, whether it's an idea, a quote, or a paraphrase, make sure that it is cited correctly. And for standard MLA, remember that it must be 1-inch margins all around, 12-point font, double space, Times New Roman, Arial, or Cambria. Here is sort of your checklist as far as grading goes. Make sure that you have a good argumentative thesis statement, so something that's telling me this is the idea that I'm talking about and here's the text I'm talking about and here's how they relate. Careful close analysis of the work and its concepts or works. Good concrete evidence from the text and from your research sources to support your claims. Proper page length, MLA, number of sources, citations, etc. And then a fully developed essay structure. So good intro, clear main ideas, good conclusion, and then a clear organization throughout. The works that we've read in this unit include all of these, so you can choose from any of these. And if you need help as far as literary elements, I've sort of created a list here that might help you when writing your essay. And you've done a lot of work on all of these in your discussion posts and your blogs and your writing assignments, so use those for inspiration. Don't copy and paste that information, but use it as inspiration. So you can look at characterization, literary devices, structures, literary concepts, historical contextualization, all these different things. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Feel free. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, read any bits and pieces that you may want some feedback on before you submit your essay. If you get stuck or confused, please, please, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, and I'm more than happy to help. All right, good luck.